Hi, ladies. It's Angela here. Thank you so much for watching me and being part of my social media channels. You may be watching me on YouTube. You may be in my Facebook group, Functional Medicine for Hormonal Imbalances. If you're not already, please go into Facebook and request to join. There's 7,000 awesome female members in there looking to get to the root cause of their hormone health concerns, especially as they hit their 40s and beyond. And they're looking for natural lifestyle strategies that can help them transition into menopause and beyond healthy for many years to come. Likewise, with following me on TikTok, Instagram. Thank you so much for being here. And I want to let you know that I am also a female in this transitional time of life. I'm in my 40s, I'm in perimenopause, and I can definitely speak personally that I know there's a lot of changes going on physically, emotionally, and mentally in the body. And we really do have to be prepared for some of these changes. And if you're going into it blindly and you really don't know what's coming at you, it could be a rough transition towards and into menopause and beyond. But it doesn't have to be that way. And I feel like what's happening now, especially if you are watching a lot of the social media channels, is the pendulum has shifted for women to thinking that the only way we can transition into menopause and beyond without having symptoms and actually maintaining our health is to utilize HRT. The message is that women have been marginalized. We haven't been able to utilize this type of therapy. There was a study done several years ago that showed that it could be dangerous to our health, and it wasn't used, and it was kind of held from us as females, and it shouldn't have been. And now it's just kind of opened up and exploded that almost every female should be using HRT if they want to be symptom-free and they want to actually have a healthy longevity long term. So I just want to let you know kind of where the thought processes are, both in the research from really educated healthcare professionals, as well as the messaging in social media platforms. So I am a healthcare professional. I have been working in the field of women's health for over 20 years, and I do have an absolute passion for helping females really discover what's going on with their hormones and the balance in these hormones and why they may be feeling how they're feeling, especially in your 40s, 50s, and beyond, that transitional time towards and into menopause. So let's talk about where you're at and your top concerns, because I know I have some of these concerns as well. So some of the top concerns with women that I work with that come to me on a day-to-day basis, that I work with one-on-one and in programs, is they say, I'm not feeling as great as I used to. I don't have as much energy. I'm more easily exhausted. I have an afternoon slump. I feel like I could just put my head down on the desk and have a nap. And then I get really energetic right before bed, and then I don't sleep well, and the pattern continues over and over again. And this definitely gets even more disrupted when I get closer to and during my period, if I'm still having a regular period. The last 2 weeks and the week before, even the coming days leading up to my period, you wake up in the middle of the night and it's just like, bam, I'm awake, and there's nothing I can do to get myself back to sleep. And it's just a terrible feeling. You know, that feeling that once you wake up, you just know you're not going to be able to get back to sleep. Other women definitely suffer more so from mood situations, mood swings, more irritation, just generally feeling more irritable to others around them, close loved ones. There may be big fluctuations in how you're feeling with your mood. One minute you're feeling up and energetic and possibly even a bit anxious. And then another minute you're feeling sad, low, depressed, and it can be all over the map. So many women report this and they say they didn't used to have these big swings with their mood. They used to feel a bit more steady. And it's really impacting their quality of life, their relationships, especially with family, close loved ones. So again, some common symptoms. Another one is weight gain. Many women say, I'm not doing anything different. And all of a sudden the pounds are literally coming on. Like, I've gained 15 pounds in the last 3 months. I've done nothing different. What is going on here? So again, these are common complaints, common concerns, and what is typically offered to us if we go into a healthcare practitioner's office, especially someone who's prescribing, is maybe you should try HRT, or if it's more mood related, maybe you should try this medication. So these are the common things that are offered to us for many women that are still having regular periods. If they're having a lot of hormone symptoms around their cycles, birth control is often offered as well. Oh, just, take birth control continuously, to maybe not even have a period anymore, and your symptoms will go away. You should be fine until you get into menopause. So these are the kinds of solutions that are offered to us. Now, you certainly have the option to explore any of the solutions that are offered to you. It is a matter of what solution are you looking for your body, both now and for years to come. So most women that are following me on my social channels, you may be following me as well on my website. You may potentially also have worked with or are working with me, are interested in a natural solution to balance their hormones, both now in your 40s or early to mid 50s for years to come. So natural strategies aren't just saying you need to exercise more, you need to eat a clean, healthy diet, you need to try and prioritize sleep. Yes, for sure. But many women I work with already do this. They're already trying to clean up their lifestyle. They're aware that they need to maybe reduce the simple carbohydrates, reduce the alcohols, bump up their exercise a little bit. But for many women, this is not enough. The symptoms are either staying the same or they're even getting worse because it's not a customized lifestyle strategy. So when I work with women, we can get very customized with how to optimize your lifestyle to transition towards and into perimenopause, menopause, and beyond, symptom-free and having good optimal longevity. So what does this mean? It means that when you work with someone to customize a lifestyle strategy to help you with hormone health and balance, you need to be looking at lab testing. You need to be working with someone who is able to both prescribe the right labs for you, recommend what should be looked at, and then you also need to be working with someone who's able to help you interpret the labs and create a functional lifestyle plan for you that's both going to work for you and your body and where you're at in your life. But again, it's very customized to what's seen on labs. So I'll give you an example. Some women that do have a lot of mood swings as they're leading towards and into perimenopause, menopause, and beyond have imbalances in both their liver and their gut as far as how well they're detoxifying. So for many women, as the hormone levels deplete, our main female sex hormones, estrogen especially, but estrogen and progesterone in combination, what happens is we actually just don't detoxify as efficiently because estrogen is a very strong motility agent, especially in the gut. So it helps to move things along, which is often as well why women will report more weight gain as they move towards and into this time of life. So point being, women that have a higher toxic load and burden in their liver, in their gut, you may or may not know that you do. You may struggle more with mood shifts and weight gain as you move towards and into perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. And believe it or not, this is also tied in for many women to struggles with libido. So we need to understand exactly what's going on inside that liver and that gut. Is there a specific toxin load that needs to be moved out? Is there something going on with the enzyme capacity to move toxin load out? Do we need to even check from a DNA genetic level as to how these systems are operating, whether they're efficient or not in your body? So point being, there is a lot of customized strategy for what exactly do you need to do with foods? Many women go extreme into either keto or carnivore or vegan because they've been told that it might help their symptoms, but it's not a customized strategy for you. So many women won't do well on one extreme or the other. They need customization. Many women will need to eat a diet that helps to optimize detoxification. They need to be eating more cruciferous vegetables, dark leafy greens, lean proteins, whereas some women actually need to be eating a low-fat diet. If they eat too much fat, it promotes high cholesterol, it promotes more inflammation, and it can create a lot of blockage with hormone motility, which creates symptoms as well, including things like hot flashes. So again, this is not the same for everyone. One woman might need a higher fat diet, which is more towards keto, whereas one woman might need a lower fat diet. So we need to really be understanding what do the labs tell us about you, the person in front of us, and what can we do to develop a very customized, precision-based lifestyle strategy and plan based on these labs, your health history, and your goals. So I hope this helps you to understand a little bit because, again, the information out there I feel like is very broad, very general, and it can be very confusing. Many women think they need to just switch their diet, go into something extreme, go into calorie deficits. They need to start lifting really heavy weights, and they need to go on HRT. This is a lot of the messaging around what a woman needs to do to move towards and into perimenopause, menopause, and beyond, symptom-free, and maintaining their health. There's even kind of fear tactics going on where, the extreme of if you don't use HRT, your chances of dementia, skyrocket and things like that. And this really is just fear-mongering, and it really is not backed up by research. There's so many things that we can do now to optimize brain health and longevity long-term. And you don't have to have HRT to have optimized brain health as you move towards and into these later years of. So we really need to call it out, and we need to be looking at it for what it is. And some of this is just marketing and business. And so we need to be understanding, as women, we need to take charge and control of our own health. And we need to understand that for each of us, we have our own unique needs, and we also have our own unique goals and belief systems around what we want to do to transition into perimenopause, menopause, and beyond, feeling good. And it is possible. So if you want to learn how to create that customized strategy, if you want to work with someone who can help you do the right lab testing, really get that precision lab testing that's functional, that transfers into a customized lifestyle plan that can help you accelerate the decrease in your symptoms and actually optimize your health and longevity long term, please feel free to reach out to me. You can go to my website, www.angelasimpsonfunctionalmedicine.ca. I'd be really happy to talk to you about your health, your goals, what you've tried, what's worked, what hasn't, and if it may be a good match for us to work together to help you improve your overall health and wellness, especially hormone health balance as you move towards and into the perimenopause, menopause shift and beyond. It's possible to feel good now and feel good for years to come if you have the right strategy in place. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of my socials, and give me a like if you like this video so you can see more and more of my videos to come, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks so much, ladies. Bye for now.